Alright, so this is what it looks like when it's semi-full. I didn't completely fill it up just to kind of give you guys an idea of the potential that this little thing holds. As you can see, there are, I think, like 18 of these little tiny compartments. And inside of these compartments you can fit all shapes and assortments and sizes of nail polish. So there's like Essie, OPI, MAC, Pacifica, Sephora. You can even fit lipstick in them. The bigger size lipsticks like Tom Ford and YSL, you can only fit 2 of them in there. But as far as smaller lipsticks go, like the MAC ones, you can actually get 3 of them per section. Larger size lip glosses like the Christian Dior, only 2. And then these kind of smaller ones from Kayor, you can actually fit 3 of them in there. Okay, so there's like a MAC Kabuki brush, and I just left 2 of these open so you can really see how big the compartments are. Okay, so moving on to the top portion over here, I'm actually going to move some of these polishes out the way so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so here's this compartment right here that I showed you guys earlier, and it just lifts up like that. Okay, well, right there it says Glam Caddy. As you can see, it's upside down, but I was able to fit some NARS blushes in here. I think you can probably fit like 3. There's like 1 here, 1 there, and then a smaller one right over there. And then over here on this side, some Anastasia products and a Chanel eyeshadow. So that's what's down in there. Alright, and then over here I just have a Chanel blush and then a NARS multiple. This is actually a mini, but I'm pretty sure you can fit a full-size NARS multiple right there. Okay, so on this side I was actually able to fit 2 YSL palettes side by side in this compartment right here, so I thought that was pretty dope. And I still actually had like a little bit of room, so you could probably like even, yeah, so you can stick some lipsticks in there too. And yes, these are full-size palettes. This is a blush palette and this is an eyeshadow palette right here, so that should kind of give you some type of idea as to the amount of stuff that you can even put on these little side sections right there. There's like some Dolce & Gabbana, some Chanel, MAC, Kat Von D, but as you can see, it's not that deep, so the eyeliners are kind of like hanging out of there because there's not that much height for them to stand up in. So I don't really recommend putting makeup brushes in there because it's not that deep, so you won't really, I don't know, they'll be kind of like falling out or something, I don't know. So anyway, on this section right here, I just have a Too Faced Kabuki brush, a lip gloss from Tarina Tarantino, a Chanel Glossomer, and then my new Too Faced mascara right here. And as you can see, like that's like the width of it. You can fit those 4 products in there with no problem. So you could probably fit like a bunch of lip gloss or lipsticks or mascaras, whatever you want. But like I said, I just don't recommend putting stuff in there that's too long because it will be kind of just hanging out like that. Okay, and then right here are actually a couple MAC quads. You can either stand them up or lay them down. They fit perfect. Okay, and then just to give you another idea of what you can put on this side, you can actually stand up MAC eyeshadows that are in the pot, and right here are even some that are still in the pot that are in the box, just to give you an idea. So you can probably even put your L'Oreal Hip Duos or your MAC Mineralized eyeshadows here and they should fit just fine. Okay, and down here at the very bottom, actually let me zoom out. You can fit your full-size bottles of foundation in here, full-size bottles of perfume, and then right here just some NARS illuminators, BB creams and tinted moisturizers right there. You can actually fit a couple palettes in here. I only put 1 palette in there for right now, and that's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. So just to give you an idea, I actually stuck 2 MAC palettes in here. These are the old style MAC palettes too, just to give you an idea of the height that you have in this compartment right here. Now, these are the old palettes. This thing will not fit the new palettes, which is these ones that look like this. I'm not sure if it will even fit a Z palette because I know they're very similar to this shape, but because of the grooves on the inside that actually hold it together, this right here will not fit. So if you have like smaller thin palettes, maybe like Naked 1, Naked 2, Naked 3, those type of palettes, or even little thinner ones like these old MAC palettes, then they will fit inside of here. And anything like thin like that, but the new palettes will not fit. They're too big and bulky. Alright, so here's a quick height comparison, just in case you're wondering how big it actually is. It's not that big. This is a 5-drawer Muji right here, and as you can see, it's almost the same height as the Muji without the product. Once you put the products in, of course, it's going to be a little bit bigger depending on what you put in it. But just in comparison to the size of the Muji, like, that's how big it is. It's actually almost as wide as the 5-drawer Muji as well. So if that gives you any type of idea of how big the unit is. And it does come in a box. You do have to assemble it. The one thing that I don't like about it is rather noisy. You can just hear when it turns. Another thing that I don't like about it is plastic. It is not acrylic. This is the Muji. This is acrylic. This is plastic. But it is pretty sturdy. I will give it that. It was only $30, so not bad.